So enough about that, but speaking of using club activities to engage the public and your members, today we're going to be having a quick example of how club fundraising activities can improve all aspects of a club. And here to share is Prior Lake, Minnesota Rotarian and past district governor Paul Perez to talk about Prior Lake Rotary's Lakefront Music Fest. Paul.
Thank you, Kyle. Good to see everyone. So when your club has events that are attracted to the public, does several things. First, the public fundraises for you instead of fundraising out of your members' pockets. No one likes that. Second, having engaging events really equates to more people knowing about your club and all the good that you do, since you have an audience right there to promote it to. And when that happens, it's a great way to identify and attract potential members. When you have exciting events, club members want to be a part of them. And when you have more buy-in from your members, they're willing to do more. Also, when you have successful fundraisers, that leads to more impact with the funds that you raise. So I'm going to start share my screen here, but before I do, I just wanted to mention that, get this right out here in front, that our logo for our event is not 100% compliant. And Kyle knows this, but it's something I've been working on for several years, and I'm still working on it, but it's a work in progress. So I'll get that out of the way. So here we go. There we go. So Prior Lake Rotary's Lakefront Music Fest has helped our club really move to another level in really everything that we do. And I've been a part of seeing that happen firsthand. Our music fest started with an idea from a club visioning session in late 2007. We wanted to create not only an event that could raise significant funds for our club, but have an event that the whole community could take part in and be a part of. Our first event, the Lakefront Jazz and Blues Fest, was in July of 2010. We had Grammy Award winner Johnny Lang as our headliner. We had about 7,000 to 8,000 people for this free family event, and we lost about $25,000, which is not unusual for a first-year event. So the next year, we did charge admission $5. We had Buddy Guy as our headliner, and had about 2/3 of the crowd from 2010, and we broke even. From there, our club really had a moment of introspection. Our members said that we were working way too hard not to make a profit. So we made several substantial changes. We added a second night to help mitigate any weather risks, and we changed our music genre to rock and country. And then we also incorporated local organizations as key nonprofit partners who would help us sell tickets and also provide needed volunteers, and then they would share in the profits. This formula was very successful. In 2012, we had a net profit of $125,000. In 2013, we doubled that to about $250,000. And then from 2014 to 2018, we typically netted $200,000 to $350,000. Along the way, we kept refining things. We also broadened our marketing plan to generate even more attention for the event. And our success just kept growing. We kept learning about more about how to put on a good-sized music fest. And we were smart with our funds. We didn't spend everything that we raised, but we put money away just in case we had a down year or we had a rain out. So for our 2019 Lakefront Music Fest, we wanted to do something special because it was our 10th year. And we also wanted to thank the community. So we brought in much bigger talent, and we knew that investing in substantial talent would increase our attendance as well. So we're excited when we had Rock and Roll Hall of Famers, Steve Miller Band, and Joan Jett and the Blackhearts for Rock Night and country superstar Brad Paisley for Country Night. And as you can imagine, the public really responded with great interest, and we were able to garner even more attention than normal through the media. So we had our best year ever. We had approximately 34,000 people attend our fest over the course of the 2 days. Taking advantage of this, we promoted Rotary in many ways. We had signage throughout the park, and we had MC announcements from the stage about Rotary and Polio Plus. On the video screens, we had invited people to check out websites for our club, the South Metro Networking Rotaract Club, which we are co-sponsor with, and then also RotaryMidwest.org, which is a landing page promoting Rotary and Rotaract clubs in districts 5960, 5950, and 5580 that encompass Minnesota, North Dakota, and parts of Wisconsin and Ontario. So each year we have tip jars that are placed throughout the venue, and these go to Polio Plus. So it's another touch point to promote our efforts, and we have announcements on stage throughout the event. The tips in the jars usually average 3,000 to 4,000, but in 2019 we raised about 12,000 for Polio Plus. We had about 1,000 volunteers that contributed about 5,000 hours of needed labor to put on the event. And that doesn't even include the Rotarians and all the hours they put into planning throughout the year and also executing the festival. And our total profit was approximately $540,000. If you more than double that, you have the most successful Lakefront Music Fest, which was this past year, 2021. And there's a screenshot from Friday night. And that's really because we had a stellar lineup again. We had 38 Special, Cheap Trick, and Sticks for Rock Night, and Jake Owens for Country Night. Unfortunately, Lady A had a last-minute cancellation for country, but it really did not significantly impact our success or the enjoyment of the attendees. And for Polio Plus, we raised over $23,000. And we added even more exposure to our club and Rotary this year. Here's some of the things we did. On the left there, those are A-frame signs. We purchased 5 of those, and we set those out at the park and ride lots for the people who took the bus into the park. So those were at each of those, and then at the main gates we had the retractable banners that we put up, and it really shows what the funds raised at our event, what it goes to on an annual basis. We work with the city purchasing the hardware to put the banners on the upper right there, and this was the first year we did that. So we're able to put a banner, and it goes a road right through town, so high exposure, and we'll get to put that up each year a few weeks before the event. And then down below on the lower right is one of the some of the 100 of Polio Plus jars that we put out. Following this year's event, we had even more interest for membership, and it's not a coincidence. There was more coverage, and we increased our presence about who we are and what we bring to the community and the world, and that's really piqued interest. Many of the new members have volunteered year after year, and they have already bought into what the event is and what our club does before they even join. This attitude from members about the Music Fest, it really permeates throughout the club. When we ask, what's your Rotary moment? A majority of the members say it's the Lakefront Music Fest. They're just in awe every year about what we are able to accomplish together and to see the incredible crowds in the park. That brings a pride factor. And for me personally, I was just a member of Rotary, but when I got involved with the Music Fest, it began my journey to becoming a Rotarian, and it really propelled my engagement. The Music Fest has helped turn a decent or above average Rotary club into a great one, and we've been very successful with engaging our members. Our membership in 2010 was 64 members. This year we inducted our 101st member. So not only do we have more members, but they're more engaged and do more within the club and beyond. We also have been involved in more service activities because you have more members, you have more ideas, more bodies to do more. We've also been able to give more to organizations and projects, and also we've done more district grants and global grants. But what I'm most proud about is how this event has not only elevated our club, but we've been able to help others, including other Rotary and Rotaract clubs who volunteer for our event to help fundraise for their own clubs. And with more funds raised, we're able to support more clubs with contributing to their district and global grants. And we really can't wait until next year. We've already got our headliners, and that's Toby Keith and then Sammy Hagar and the Circle. So we're only 332 days away from that. So a club doesn't have to do a fundraiser of this scale to engage its members and the public, but the key ingredients are really the same, and public image plays a vital role. When a club creates an event that is attractive and can be promoted to the public while being fun for the members to put on, success will come and the club becomes stronger as a result. Thank you.
Thanks, Paul, for sharing. And hopefully everybody was able to understand. Yeah, as Paul said there, and I'll steal the word a little bit, it doesn't have to be that size of an event, but having an event that the club members have fun with and that the community can get behind as well can further help a club increase their success in all kinds of ways.